Welcome back to this interloper. This is the exciting journey to Fallen Muskeg to craft up the improvised gear and arrowheads. The inventory is looking fine. Got all this firewood, coal and scrap metal. The tools. We've got the heavy hammer to craft. Let's go. Let's see what the weather's like outside. Okay, it's 1 bar down. Could have been better with no bars down, but that's what it is. Got a full stamina. So, slept all the way to maximize the stamina. That'll ensure that there's enough stamina to get to the Fallen Muskeg Forge. Gonna have to drop some of these sticks later. I'm going to drop some of the sticks at one of the caves that I plan on getting to. I think there's a possibility that the weather's going to turn bad and a blizzard might be coming, because I haven't encountered a blizzard for quite some time. And the longer it goes without a blizzard, the better the chance for one. So, a definite possibility. Oh, it's too heavy right now. Yeah, picked up too many sticks. That's better. Can't pick up any more sticks now without getting in the way of the stamina. Yeah, so I plan on heading to towards the hunting bind. Like, so when entering the Fallen Muskeg, I'm gonna head towards the hunter's bind on the left, and then try to hug the edge of the map where there's 2 caves to walk past. But doing that, there's a strong possibility of running into wolves. So because I don't have a bow and arrow, I don't want to run into wolves. I'm rethinking that. Probably not a good idea to take that path. It's probably better to... I mean, the reason for taking that path is that the caves along the way have a possibility of spawning coal, and I do want to bring more coal to the forge. There's only 7 pieces of coal in the inventory right now, and I'm going to drop the sticks. That'll enable picking up more sticks. Yeah, so I want to bring more coal to the forge. There's 7 pieces of coal in inventory at the moment. Let me just confirm that once the screen lights up. Yeah, 7 pieces of coal. I think there's a better path. I mean, like, it's getting cloudy now, and it looks like it might actually become foggy. If that's the case, like, I was thinking of going to Poacher's camp and then heading straight to the forge, but if it's foggy, I'll lose my way. So I think the decision's made. I have to go this way because it's easier for me to find my way if there's fog. And fog is one of the worst things I'd want right now. I think it actually will be foggy. I think it's going to be very difficult to see very soon. I don't want the fog. And there's always a chance of a wolf right here. I could pull out the flare, but I don't know how effective a flare is going to be. It used to be very effective in the past, but a few updates ago, the flare wasn't as effective as it used to be. There's a wolf right there. Hugging close to the edge would help to avoid it. I think I'm far enough away for it to not to be able to spot me. So let's keep going. There might be a second wolf as well, so it's not... Is that a maple sapling? Let's not... There's... actually... Yeah, I want to harvest it. Yeah, it's a maple. There's a cave that we're going to pretty soon. So we'll leave that to cure at the cave. Let's walk towards the edge. So if there's a wolf that's close by, we'll have a harder time trying to spot us, given enough distance. Right, looks clear. No dramas so far. Not really worried about the cold damage right now, even though there's a long journey ahead. But yeah, the health is maxed out, so yeah, not really worried. Just gotta be worried about a wolf. Okay, too heavy. Right, no more picking up sticks. There's actually supposed to be a camp around here somewhere. I might have walked right past it. Nothing? Yeah, there's supposed to be a camp around here somewhere. Oh, it's getting a bit too foggy now. Oh, wind. Is there a blizzard coming in? If that's the case, I've got too much stamina to not sprint. I need to keep going. There's supposed to be a hunting blind around here, but I can't see it. It's a little too hard to see right now. Now I'm going along this way because I know I can mountain goat it. It's not what you're supposed to do, but yeah, there's always a possibility of just falling into the thin ice underneath. Now there's supposed to be a hunting bino around here somewhere, but it's hard to see with this amount of lighting. I think it's right there, but because it's going to be more difficult to see right very soon, I'm going to I'm trying to see if there's a wolf close by. Because coming along this way, there's always a possibility of running into a wolf. Now, where's that camp? It's supposed to be around here somewhere. I usually walk right past this camp. I'm going to keep an eye out for it. There it is, I think. There's a backpack. Ah, food. Always welcome. Anything else? What, that's it? Interloper. Yeah, it's not as much in Interloper. Let's try and get to that cave. There should be a cave somewhere around here. to the cave and warm up. Is there any wolves? Don't see any. There should be a cave just here. And there is. Is there any coal? Yes, there is. It's hard to see with all the breathing. This is exactly what I wanted. To be able to pick up some more coal in this cave. This is one of the 2 caves along the way. So let's light up this place a little. See if I missed any coal. Yeah, I missed one. Right, so let's warm up. Also leave behind something because it's too heavy. Just drop all the sticks. Still not enough. Let's drop a cedar perhaps. Another one. Yeah, that's good. So we could always pick this up on the way out of Fallen Muskeg, because I plan on coming back this way to get out of Fallen Muskeg, but it all depends on whether there's a wolf in the way or not. Oh yeah, let's let that cure. Yeah, might want to pick up some sticks along the way, so let's not max out the weight at the moment. Oh yeah, let's craft these up to spend a bit of time in here. You don't want to spend too much time because it's going to get colder. It's already dark outside. Crafting this up should make the inventory a little lighter, just a little. Yeah, let's bring a cedar. Yeah, no more picking up sticks. Oh yeah, let's drink. And hope not to run into a wolf. Actually, let's bring out a flare because there's a good chance of running into a wolf around here. It's a bit windy to be able to start a fire, so I really don't want to run into a wolf. It's a good thing the hammer's in the inventory, but still, 0 wolf encounters is preferred. Oh, come on! Let's use the pain meds. Right, there's supposed to be a cave somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's have a look to see if there's any coal. No. Anything to... No, they're just rocks. Yeah, nothing in this cave. What's the temperature like? 2 degrees. Well, let's get rid of this hypothermia risk. It's only 1%, so let's spend a little time here. And let's see what to do. We need to spend a little time. Okay, hypothermia risk healed. That's what I was looking for before heading out. Also, spending a little time here also recharges the sprint. Since there's a lot of stamina, this is what I wanted. More than halfway with the stamina to be able to do more sprinting, just to make it to the final leg of this trip to the forge. Anything to do? 12 pieces of coal now. That's looking a lot better. I'll try not to use up all the coal. I'll try to leave some behind after the forging. So let's see. No bedroll, so can't spend any more time in here. Let's head out. Try not to sprint where I need to keep an eye out for any wolves. It looks pretty good at the moment. No wolf encounters. There's always a possibility of running into a wolf over here as well. Is there a way to get up the hill over here to the back way? Is that a wolf? I thought I saw something move. There's no more caves until reaching the forge. After the forge, there's another cave on the other side. So no wolves down here, I think. Let's go up here. Oh yeah, gotta go this way. Let's go up this way to avoid going down below where there might be a chance of finding a wolf. This way, I haven't actually encountered a wolf up here. Oh, this is a headwind. The wind is blowing in the face. Okay, this will be pretty close to the forge when coming downhill. And let's start a fire immediately to warm up. The health doesn't look too bad since it's been freezing all this time, and it still doesn't look that bad. Now whereabouts is this? I don't usually come along this way, so I'm not that familiar with it. Now, there it is, that's what I'm looking for, the forge. Now, I need to walk a little bit closer to ensure that the sprint can sprint all the way. There's a deer, that's good. There's a deer, so there won't be a wolf that close by. I forgot to search the safe earlier, so I'm going to do that this time. Let's start this fire. Is there a book? Actually, let's put a pot on the thing. And is there a book in the inventory? No. Let's use the torch. And use the sticks of the cedar. %85% chance with a cedar. That's with level 3 fire starting. I think it's level 3. So let's warm up, and I think it's better to sleep before starting to forge. So I'm gonna put in a fair bit of wood. Right, let's leave one of the cedar behind. Let's cook up some water. And drop off some gear. To be able to go around and search the place. So right now let's stay around here to warm up. You're going to need 2 hours for that to cook up. So let's spend some time breaking down some crates. 1.5 hours to do that. Right, this one's going to take 1 hour. So let's check up on the water. 52 minutes until boil. Seriously? Okay, that's 1 hour, so fire time is good. Let's do this crate. That's 1 hour. That should have boiled. Yep. Yeah. So let's throw in the coal. And let's cook up. No, let's just yeah, let's cook up some more water. And I want to leave a cedar behind, but it's always good to leave the cedar in the inventory. So let's crack open this safe. That's 30, I think, somewhere. 32. And that's somewhere around 10. $32. That's 8. 32 and 8. And 40. So 32, 8, and around 40. Okay, what's in here? Food and a headscarf. It's not really that. Yeah, nothing that special. Right, 7 hours, 124 degrees. How much is required for forging? 150. So 2 more pieces of coal. Let's add a bit more. Yeah. 2 pieces of coal should do it. So let's put away some of this firewood. Let's use the hammer to break down some of these timber, just to use up some time, because it still needs about another hour, well, roughly 2 hours just to do this. So 45 minutes. This will ensure a good 10-hour sleep, because I'm running down the stamina. So another hour, 15 minutes. The furnace is up to temperature. Let's break down this. Another 58 minutes. I think I don't want to break down the branches, the planks that I need to walk up. So yeah, they're separate. Okay, yeah, that's good. 41 minutes until boil. What about this? 15 minutes. Right, anything to do? Let's keep the fire time very high. What about checking to see if there is any sticks around? But there might be wolves around too. Yeah, there should be some sticks over here. No wolves, good. Oh yeah, let's grab some reishis and then craft them. Any wolves? It's hard to see behind the breathing. That's what's taking so long, just to get a good look. More sticks. I get a feeling that after this forging there's going to be a lot of water here, because I plan on boiling water while crafting the gear. Right, that looks like most of the sticks have been gathered. How is the boiling going? Right, it's finished. In that case, let's sleep. Yeah, let's sleep. Anything here? No, empty. Right, so that's enough fire time for a good 10 hours sleep. Let's sleep for 10 hours and that'll recover most of that. The health is, yeah, 55%. Yeah, let's risk food. No, let's not risk food poisoning at this point. Let's use this. That's 500, and this will make actually 2 of these. Yeah, so dog food and 2 of these will make 800, and that'll ensure a good 10-hour sleep, because I want to recover as much condition right now as I could. So 2 of these. There's enough fire time for a good 10-hour sleep. There's going to be plenty of water at the forge after this. There's not going to be enough calories to do any research. So the thirst meter should be bottomed out, yep. Health should be very high, 86%. Can we sleep some more? No. Well, there's plenty of fire time, I think. Yep. Let's get this boiling and craft up what? One of these. Let's grab the scrap metal. And we've got the hammer. 3 hours. This is going to take 3 hours. This is going to take 4. This is going to take, yeah. Let's throw on some more fire material. Yeah. Let's do the arrowheads then.
Can you eat trees?
because that takes 1 hour. Let's have a look. 6 minutes until melted. "19 minutes until boil. 3 hours on the fire. More reclaimed wood. So that's about 15 minutes. Let's craft reishi. "1 minute until boil. 5.5 hours on fire time." So there's no need to cook up any water because this is going to take 4 hours. Let's hydrate before crafting the improvised gear. Even with 3 hours, that yeah, it's going to boil over. But let's experiment. I'm going to experiment with that. Fire time is 2 hours. So, reclaim wood. 5 hours there. Let's put the pot on. Let's see whether this boils over after crafting the improvised knife. Ah, first! Aha, yes! Just enough! So crafting the improvised knife, there's just enough time to just melt 2 liters of water. That's handy to know. Right, so let's craft some more arrowheads. There's enough fire time. It's going to take it 2 hours to boil the water. 27 minutes. Let's craft. So that's let's put on some more fire time. Gee, used up most of the fire material already. I'm trying to avoid using the coal because I want a stash of coal here. Let's see what else is in here. Nothing. Yeah, used up all the fire material here other than the coal that's lying around. There's some coal out there, but there's also wolves out there. 3 minutes until boil. How many more arrowheads can we craft? 11. 11 pieces of scrap metal for crafting. Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah. Stuff to carry. Let's keep cooking up water as we're forging to have a nice stash of water here. So that should be 30 minutes until boil. Yep. Let's drop off some of the water here. Let's just drop it on the ground. 8 liters. 8 liters. Wow. Let's drop that. Oh, the Pinnacle Peaches is 1% now. Slowly losing condition on the Pinnacle Peaches. That is that Pinnacle Peaches there. Once it reaches 0%, you won't be able to eat it, even with the radio dial. That's what I think. Yeah. So, do I want to chance food poisoning? Yeah, I don't really mind getting food poisoning right now. I could eat the cattails instead. But, I really shouldn't be wasting the fire time right now because there's not much fire material. But, yeah, I could be crafting more arrowheads instead of waiting for this water to boil. I'm not gonna boil any more water. I'm going to keep crafting arrowheads. Because I still need the fire time to rest up. Right. Running out of fire material. Is there some more sticks around? Because I need more fire material. There is some over here. Yeah. There's also wolves over here sometimes. I need more fire material in order to have the fire time to sleep. Because I still need to rest up to recover the stamina and make it back to camp office. So there should be some sticks around here. Oh, there's a wolf right there. Maybe sticks over here. Too close to the wolf, I think. Yeah. Crouch down, grab this branch. Yep, some more sticks. Not enough warmth for grabbing another branch. Yeah, that's enough. Let's get back. Well, since the condition has, the health has run down a bit, I'm not going to eat the pinnacle peaches now. Ah, good. Some sticks I missed earlier. That'll help to extend the fire time. That's it. Let's get back. $19 sticks. That's quite a lot. Gonna need all of that fire time in order to yeah. I'm going to drop that. Hey, drop! I said drop! Oh, so... I said drop! I don't know if the animation was... for a moment there, I thought the animation was showing that it was opening it. Well, since it's warming, let's just drop all these to warm. So those are gonna warm. Yeah, let's keep crafting. Gonna have to sleep to recover some of the stamina. So, how many arrowheads is there right now? 18. That's enough. That is enough. Oh, it opened the pinnacle peaches. So that's what it was doing. So I think that's enough for crafting right now. 18 is enough. No need to go any further with the crafting. Now to have enough fire time to sleep. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to have to use the coal, but I need to sleep for 6 hours. So, eat. Definitely don't want to eat that. 6 hours would be how many calories? 450. Let's eat this and this. Yeah. And sleep for 6 hours. That should be a better part of the day to do some travel. Yep. Just right. How much fire time is there? I'm not going to spend any more time here. How much water is there? Let's pick up some more. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's pick up one more. 2 more. Don't need to leave that much water behind. Let's pick up the pot. Actually, since it's fire time, let's cook up a reishi and then drink it so that we're warmed. Let's not waste that much of the fire time. Let's have a few torches. Yeah, so weight is looking okay. Don't need to craft anything. Crafted the improvised gear. Yeah, things are looking good. Just got to get back to the dam. Craft up the bow and arrow because the maple and birch has probably cured by now. Yeah, things are looking good so far. Let's pass time. Oh, that's rose hips. I wanted reishis. Let's cook that one up. Yeah, there's enough fire time. Pass time. Pick this up. Drink the reishi. The hot reishi. Okay, the warmed up buff. The warming buff. And yeah. Let's grab a torch. And head out. Now hopefully you don't run into a wolf going back. Because I haven't crafted the bow and arrow yet. This is a good part of the day to be travelling. Now I'm going to drop by the 2 caves, and there's some cedar that was left behind and a maple sapling that was left behind. Definitely want to pick up the maple sapling, and depending on how much carry weight is left over, I'm going to pick up the cedar. Now I was planning on ending the episode at the end of the forging, but yeah, I probably should have, because it's going to take a little while to get to a nice safe location. Yeah, this episode, either I run into a wolf and have a bad encounter, or it's going to be a very long episode and make it to safety. So yeah, let's just yeah, bets are open. What do you think's going to happen? I'm going to run into a wolf, or I'm going to safely make it to a safe location. Either way, it's going to be a longer episode. Don't see a wolf over here. Maybe there is one, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. How much is left on the torch? Yeah, let's just drop that and use this one. Yeah, don't see any wolves up ahead, that's good. Let's safely make it to the cave. The warmth is holding out very well. Got that warmed up buff, and it's the best part of the day to travel as well. I usually forget about drinking a nice warm reishi tea before heading out, but not this time. Maybe I thought there was a way to not have to go through this way. Okay. Don't see any wolves ahead, that's good. It's a little too cloudy for my liking, because it would have been nice to be able to check some things out. But I need more lighting to be able to find these things, because I'm not that familiar with fallen muskeg. How's the torch doing? Let's drop that. This will be the last torch I'm going to light. I'll let this torch burn down. Now, carrying the torch along the way, I could make a fire if I see a wolf, and also there's nothing in this cave, so let's just keep going. And also it also helps to keep adds a bit of warmth. So torch traveling is good for those reasons. In this sort of weather, you could quickly make a fire to scare off the wolf, and it also provides a few degrees of warmth. I'm not going to use the last torch. I'm going to let this torch burn down. It's getting too cloudy for my liking right now. I wanted to check out the hunter's bind along the way, but it's just too cloudy to do that. Yeah, I should have ended the episode at the forge, because this episode is getting a little bit too long. And there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be running into a wolf, it seems. Who knows? Who knows? Place your bets. Place your bets. In the past, I would be doing some sprinting before this, and having done some sprinting, it would have run down the stamina, and yeah, that's a bad idea. Yeah. How much carry weight? Oh, 29. That's it. Gotta go. Oh, no more warmed up buff anymore. So, yeah. It's not cold enough to affect the warmth bar. Yeah, this is a bit tricky here, because I need to head across to get exit. And if I keep to the right, it's going to lead me into an alcove, and I don't want to go there. And there's always a chance of running into a wolf here too. Sprained wrist. Actually, what's the carry weight like? Yeah, can pick up one more. Yeah, one more. Yeah. don't have the carry capacity to pick up anymore. Oh, definitely want to bring this. In that case, it means I have to go this way. Let's drop that. That did it. If I find this birch sapling right here, it means I've walked a little too far to the right. So I have to go this way. Now, there might be a wolf up ahead. Oh, the warmth bar's got one bar going down. Getting a little colder now. I know that it's possible to mountain goat this section. So even though it seems a little dangerous that you might fall into the thin ice, I know that I've done it in the past. You could mountain goat this. Even though it's very steep, it is possible to mountain goat this section. This section is not what worries me. What worries me is the bit that comes after that, which is this section where there are possible wolves. And because it's foggy, there might be a chance that I'll be walking right on top of a wolf. So all the more reason to try and keep my ears peeled for sounds of wolves. Now, yeah, this is where it gets dangerous. No. Pull out the flare. And there must be... I'm going to stick close to the edge here. It helps. Sometimes the wolves stick to the edge, sometimes they don't. But it's what I'm going to try this time. Sometimes it's it really depends on where the wolf is wandering to. So I don't know for certain whether this is the best way to go, because it's so foggy right now. And because it's so foggy, there's a chance that if there's a wolf close by, it won't be able to spot me because of the fog. But if the wolf is too close to the edge, I'm not going to have a good day. Gotta get all these arrowheads to the dam to craft up the bow and arrow. Everything's going fine so far, except for the fact that I'm running over time in this episode, but that's beside the point. All the improvised gear, the improvised knife, the improvised hacksaw, it's been crafted. There's 18 arrowheads that have been crafted. I prefer to have a minimum of 16 arrowheads, because with 16 arrowheads, I think it's 15. If you craft 15 arrows, simple arrows, then it ranks up the archery skill to level 1. Or no, level 2. I mean, if you start with level 1, then it ranks it up to level 2 without even firing a single arrow. But that's after crafting all 15 or maybe 16 arrows. Things are looking good so far. No wolf encounters. So no need for the flare if there's no wolf encounters. Let's try and make it all the way to camp office without a wolf encounter. The warmth bar is holding out very well. There's no more warmed up buff anymore. The sun is nearly down, so things are looking good so far. Let's hope it continues. this episode's running longer than I anticipated, but yeah, I want to get it all the way to camp office. Anything to leave here? Yeah, let's just leave all this. Let's be able to pick up some more. Oh, rose tips. Let's grab these. Right, because it's foggy, walking along this edge up here, it would be safer if there's a wolf around, because they're going to have a hard time trying to spot me up here with the fog. So I'm guessing there's a high probability that this is going to be an encounter-free walk all the way to camp office because of the fog. The fog makes it more safer. Plus also, the wolves seem to have a bit of a problem trying to get to you when you're on an incline like this. Like, I've had a situation where a wolf was barking at me and it was right there. And all I did was just kept walking along here because it's on an incline and the wolf seems to have a problem trying to get at you when you're on an incline like this. So I've actually walked along this incline with a wolf on me and made it out of here. And it seemed to have enough problems that it howled afterwards because it couldn't keep up for some reason. So yeah, it is possible to safely navigate this section by going along this steep incline. I'm surprised the wampa has held out for so long. And it looks like I'm gonna get all the way to camp office without a wolf encounter. Boy, wasn't this such a productive episode. Got a lot done. Improvised gear has been done. Now it's once we're getting into the camp office, it's a matter of resting up and then heading to the dam. Actually, I think with the next episode, instead of resting up, might as well just keep going to the dam and then sleeping at the dam. And we'll see, we'll see. Let's get inside first, and that will be the end of this episode. It's a longer one, but a lot got done. So take care. Bye.